First is I had a high school basketball coach that told me confidence is just displayed ability. And what he meant was if you want to feel more confident about like your ability to make a free throw, go out there and shoot for an hour. And once you knock down 10 in a row, you're going to feel a lot better about it. And so what you realize, this is true for everything, which is once you have started to display your ability in any given area, give a successful speech or, make a nice presentation for work or whatever it is, you feel better about it. And so what you realize is you need reps. You need practice. Whatever the thing is, you need enough repetition to start to learn how to do the thing. And so this is why sometimes I'll say like motivation comes after starting, not before. We think we need motivation to get started, but in fact, you should try to scale it down and make it so easy that you'll do it even if you don't feel that motivated about it, and get some reps in. And then once you've performed the repetitions, you start to build up some confidence because you know that you have some evidence that you can do it. So confidence is displayed ability. Let's try to scale it down, make it easy, start to display our ability, and then the confidence comes as a side effect. The second thing though, and this might even be the more important piece, you mentioned this idea of someone who interprets things in a negative frame. They get caught in this like downward spiral. They see like evidence of things working against them, or the world is tilted against them, or like they're emphasizing the pieces of the story that aren't serving them that well. I played baseball for a long time. I played through college. And when I was younger, I was 10, 12, 14. After each season, we would do this thing. My dad and I would go out and sit on the back deck and we would talk about like the wins, the good parts of the biggest games that our team won, or like my best plays from the year, or just like things that I got better at from the season before. And I was never the best player on any team that I was on, but you finish each season with a sense of positivity, a sense of confidence, this feeling of like momentum going into the next year. And I think I played for a long time, partially because of that, it was a practice of emphasizing your wins. And so I think that's an interesting thing that like more people should try is when you look back on your last year, what are some of the wins that you've had? And try to use that, tell yourself that story, emphasize that story, and use that to move into the next moment. I was talking recently, so I have this publishing company that I co-founded, Authors Equity, and we're publishing this book from this guy named Brandon Webb, who is a former Navy SEAL. He trained the Navy SEAL sniper unit in mental performance. And so he would teach them all kinds of things. And I was talking to him about the book and some of the strategies, and I was trying to learn like what they would do. And two things stood out to me. The first thing he said is a positive outlook no matter the scenario. So the first thing we train them on is positive outlook no matter what situation or scenario they're in. The second thing is visualizing things going well. Okay, so one time a sniper came up to him and said, "What's a good score on this course?" Like they would give them these little courses to test, like they have to